Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina. I am here happy to host you today. Very excited to go over a brand new product. This is the VEER Cruiser City. So this is a wagon. That's directly what's in front of me. I feel like I'm really far away from you guys, but I have to sort of position the camera to be a little bit further back to get this all in the frame. So yes, this is the brand new wagon from VEER. And what is so exciting with this wagon is that it steers more traditionally like a stroller. So I'm pushing it, I'm walking behind it. And as you can see, I have a Veer Switchback seat hooked up onto the front of it. I have a 30-pound doll in it. And on the back here facing me is the new UppaBaby Aria infant seat, and this is what I call my Disneyland dream. So I probably should be wearing my Disneyland sweatshirt. I just got back from Disneyland with my nephew. I'm gonna go over why this is so awesome for a situation like that. First of all, the wagon can hold a cargo or a pet component, so meaning no kids in it. The grand overall weight that it would hold in the wagon itself is 250 pounds. That's crazy. Now, each individual seat position, each kid, they're gonna say should be topped out at 55 pounds per seat. So that makes sense. If we're just carrying inanimate objects, we can go to a heavier weight, or if we're, carting pets around, that can be heavier. But with children, they are gonna put the max of 55 pounds for each child. But that means that we've got storage solutions for all over the product. One of the things that I loved about the original VEER Cruiser wagon, and I will be putting a video up of that, is that you could buy an extra basket and you can buy all these accessories with VEER that really helps you make the stroller exactly what you want. In this case right now, I'm like obsessed with all of the accessories that came with this. A really big shout out to my VEER rep for sending me this to be able to film. I don't even have it in my store yet, but I've got it here to be able to show you, my viewing audience, so this is really exciting. I'm not even gonna lie, I completely prefer the way that the City Cruiser pushes over the original Cruiser. Now that being said, I live in the city. So if I were my sister who lives on an organic farm, the other style of cruiser for her, with the multitude of terrain that she is dealing with on a daily basis, that would make more sense. That has a more traditional arrangement of the wheels. So on this model, you have your fixed wheels toward the handle. On the other style of cruiser, we're gonna have the fixed wheels on the opposite end and the handle with the swiveling, rotating wheels. So this product doesn't reverse the wheels, it really reverses the handle position. I mean, I guess it could theoretically be either, but you can't just switch the wheels of whatever cruiser you have and turn it into the other one. The handle position is really the bigger change in relationship to where the wheels are, if that makes sense. Okay, but otherwise it's gonna do the same stuff as the regular cruiser. So it will, and I just wanna make my list here. Whew, grab it, because we have a lot of information to cover. It is 32 pounds. The wheelbase is 24 inches. The open dimensions without this stuff on it are gonna be 37 by 20 by 23. When you fold it, it's gonna be 37 by 20 by 14. So it just gets more compact, but the overall gigantic rectangular shape that you see of the wagon itself is going to remain intact. So if you're unfamiliar with VEER, the cool thing is it's a wagon that folds up completely, and we're gonna show that. But getting back to my Disneyland comment, I saw a lot of strollers when I was there, and I saw a lot of kids at different ages, up to even age 5, 6, and 7, still being pushed or on skateboards, scooter type things moving throughout the park. Now, that's completely understandable. I am not criticizing these children or these parents. My nephew, even at 11, got tired. So I completely understand. You're clocking 8, 9 miles a day. They're gonna get exhausted. So what I love here is that we have an option for a toddler and an option for a new baby. This is like the dream scenario setup with my new baby looking at me and my toddler forward facing. I guarantee you that you are not supposed to set it up this way, and I'm sure it's in the instructions that you're not supposed to do this. But the number one question I guarantee you that I will get on this video, if I don't show that it can do this with this product, is gonna be, are there any car seats that can be facing me and then I can put my toddler forward facing? Again, I don't make the rules about the strollers. I'm not the stroller police, but I would always encourage you to use a product in accordance with the manual. So I suspect that this is probably not in the manual. And the reason why I say that is this is the only infant seat I was able to get to fit on here, facing me as a parent with the toddler switchback seat in a forward position. Meaning, like, if I tried NUNA back here, before you even ask, it is too long. It doesn't fit with this seat facing in this direction. You would need to reverse the toddler seat, the switchback seat, to be parent facing in order to get it to work together. So I just thought it was really cool about the Aria, because it's a new seat from UppaBaby. It does fit on here in sort of the dream scenario for parents. Whether or not you want to use it that way, who knows? But I just wanted to illustrate because I thought it was very, very cool. Now, that being said, when you buy this stroller, it is $699. That's going to come with the stroller itself, 2 cup holders that are plastic like this, and then a tray for 2 kids that is included. Now, I'm taking out all of this stuff. I was pushing around this stroller with weight in it. I couldn't believe how easy it was to push. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but I actually do put weights in these things and move them and maneuver them around my store to see sort of what I like and what I don't like. I really, really, really like this product. I'm not as big of a fan, like I said, of the original Cruiser or the original Cruiser XL, but I really like this Cruiser City, and Cruiser City comes in an XL version as well. So if you have the original Cruiser or the Cruiser XL, your accessories will fit on to the corresponding City Cruiser or City Cruiser XL, but the basket won't and the travel bag won't. They will have a new basket and a new travel bag this month, March, for the City. So that is the only accessory piece that is not interchangeable between models, which again, not a big deal, but it's really cool that they actually make it so that you can work with either model pretty easily. So I'm removing the switchback adapter. So again, this is sold separately. Let's talk about some of the separate pricing, because I hate videos where they show 800 accessories and they don't go over pricing. I'm totally guilty of it. Switchback. Seat itself, that big seat that was on it, that would be about $399. Sometimes they're on sale. The adapter for the switchback, that piece that I just took off, that's $49. Car seat adapter, that's the piece that UppaBaby Aria was hooked onto. Car seat adapter is $59. The cargo net. So there's this sweet storage on the side of the wagon here, and I'm not sure if you can see, but it's like this cargo net. That was my favorite thing I had in my Toyota Camry. Cargo net, so stupid, but I loved it. The set of 2, so one would go on either side, is 29 bucks, which is pretty reasonable. This is really cool. I'm gonna bring this closer to show. I'm kind of into this. This is their new switchback catch-all, which I believe, oh no, excuse me, it's their organizer. So the catch-all is the fancier cup holder on the other side, which I'm also into. If you like a bigger Nalgene bottle. This works on any Veer stroller. So switchback, cruiser, city cruiser, the switch and roll, the jogging one. It'll work on all the different Veers and with all the different handle styles in a multitude of different configurations. So even if you're pulling the wagon, you can have it attached to the handle like this, and then this will like drop down for when you're pulling it and sit on there, and then you loop around the back. So I mean, it's pretty crazy. It works super well on the product, and I'm actually starting to think of applications for this on other strollers. So I do think it's very worthwhile. I like it quite a bit. Also, like I said, we've got this catch-all cup holder here. This is $30. That's gonna be for like a Nalgene. They've got the leatherette covers for 49 bucks. So again, that's not standard. You would buy that separately if that was something that you wanted. Now, also, canopy for the sun. Because as you see, the way it comes, it'll fit 2 older toddlers like sitting facing each other. They also make a comfort seat. This might have a little pet hair in it, but this is a really soft seat for bigger kids if they're gonna be in it all day. Like if you had 2 older at Disney and you didn't want them propped up in the switchback seat, you could do 2 of the comfort seats, and it would definitely be more comfortable for the longer days. The thing that you get with the switchback seat though, why that's awesome is that depending on the direction it's facing, you can recline it. So if they were asleep, it might be easier for them to sleep in a switchback seat versus directly in the stroller, but stroller wagon, but either way. Now, the most exciting part about this guy, of course, is the fact that it folds up, very small. It can go into a vehicle without much difficulty. So we're gonna pop the side pieces down. Oh, you know what? I've got to remove the cargo net. Otherwise it won't fold. I was like, why is it being so tight? There we go. So it just unhooks one portion of the cargo net. You don't even have to remove the whole thing, just the top part. And then the sidewalls pop down, which is actually really nice because then you can leave the cargo net basically on the product and then just reattach it once you sit it upright. Handle's gonna collapse down. And now the stroller is folded. We would be able to kind of carry it more briefcase style. You can also remove the tires super easily. There's a little button right there enabling you to do that. There is a brake on the stroller itself, so we're able to lock it in place, which is fab. Oh, you know what? I think it'll stand up this way. There we go. So definitely stands. I'm just used to the older model, which stands in the opposite direction. So still getting used to it. All the classic things that make Veer fabulous, you're still gonna get that with City Cruiser. I just think you get a push that's far more useful for the way that most people are living. So I respect the all-terrain cruiser for the more active, more outdoorsy, rugged parent. You know, there's people that actually need like snow tires and like 4x4s. I'm not that kind of a person. I would drive an SUV, but it would be more for looks, less for like the reality of it. This is more aligned with that. So cannot recommend it enough. City Cruiser, I think it's gonna be my favorite Veer, but yeah. So if you have questions or you have comments, please feel free to leave them below. Please feel free to hit like and subscribe. If you want to order one, go to my website, destinationbabykids.com. You're welcome to order it directly from me. Yeah, and if it makes sense to share this video with someone, share it. Sharing is caring, and we appreciate every viewer and every view. So if you think it's useful for someone else, be sure to share it. And check out our other videos, possibly the one comparing this to the Veer Cruiser Original. All right, thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.